for another activity that's very dear to you. I know that you're very athletic and you're involved with the lacrosse organization.
Yes, thank you for asking about that, because that's actually what I spend most of my time doing these days. I own a not-for-profit called Sum It Up for Girls, and it is dedicated to empowering girls in 1st through 9th grade to feel more self-confident through the sport of lacrosse. So we run indoor clinics, actually, and outdoor clinics, and summer camps, and it teaches lacrosse skills. There's no two ways about it. We do some great skill building and teach a lot of the game concepts and strategies. But it's, to be honest, it's very focused on making sure the girls feel comfortable and feel confident. We do a lot of team building activities and games that sometimes have nothing to do with lacrosse, but just let the girls relax, be part of something bigger than themselves. They'll be put on a team right away when they join a camp or clinic, and at the end of each clinic day or camp day, we'll have a team challenge, and those girls, whether they're in 1st grade or 9th grade, they're all together, and they have to do some kind of challenge. It might be something as silly as I give each team a cardboard box, a styrofoam noodle, stickers, rope, identical ingredients, and the girls together have to build a car and put their lightest kid in there and push it 50 yards down the field, and it's the first team that has a car that doesn't fall apart, that crosses the line, and they decorate it, and you'd be amazed how excited like a 9th grade girl can get working with a 1st grade girl because they're all part of this one team, and there's not a lacrosse stick in sight at that moment. They're just really doing something that gets them excited.
Kind of a little mentoring for the 9th grader, building up the 1st grader.
Absolutely, and each girl, like the girl who's possibly not the best athlete, turns out to be. We had a girl at summer camp who was not a super strong athlete, but at the end of one of the camp days, we had a hula hoop challenge. This girl could have hula hooped all the way home and back. I mean, she hula hooped for like 25 minutes, and in the end, it was enough to like push her team over the edge, and they won the whole camp week just on the hula hoop challenge. It was enough points. Well, she went home and she thought it was she had really contributed to to the team. So
it was a real feel-good situation.
Yeah, it is.
Laura, 2 things. If somebody wanted to get involved with that organization, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, they could go to my website, which is summitupforgirls.com, and they could also call me directly, and I can give my numbers. The office number is 908-273-5653. And we run 4 weeks of camp in the summer, in June and July, and then our clinics really run in the fall and winter. And ironically, in the spring, which is lacrosse season, I don't run any programs because I coach my own team at Kent Place, and all of my coaches play or coach for their own team.
Sure.
So all of a sudden, my staff disappears to play lacrosse.
And Laura, this is open to anybody, not just Summit residents.
Absolutely, anybody. We have girls. Primarily, they come from Summit, Berkeley Heights, Chatham, Melbourne, but we've had girls. We had a girl come last summer from Queens because, for one thing, I think it really appeals to some parents, the idea of how intentional we are about building the whole girl and not just the athlete. And the other thing that makes us a little different is we offer scholarships for families that might not otherwise be able to afford camp. So I think that might be the two reasons why our service area is actually quite large.
Well, they're all good activities that you're involved with, Laura Gump, and I know that you're a real asset to this community and many others, and thank you for being in the spotlight.
Thanks, John. It's fun to be here. Take care.
You too.